From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati.
Now from the banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. The punter, Jake Bailey, on to get this one started. And off we go here in Cincinnati. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, it's the rookie who played in-state over in Columbus.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense, and boy, did they ever. Set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Once again, it's Cook. And he'll get this up close to a 1st down, working it to the 33-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. An early test to start this one. 3rd and inches. He'll try and run here with Cook. A gain of 11 on that one. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
Each week coming into the game, every team in the league, Mike, places a huge emphasis on success on their opening drive. But the key to that is sustaining possession, converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do here, keeping the ball on the ground.
Burrow, RPO, get it to Chase. Down the right sideline. And out of bounds, but in business. They're going to have it first and goal inside the 5. Burrow finds Chase for a big one. 52 yards.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
11. Here's Cook. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. A little closer. Here's second and goal.
Here we go. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11 MT, Tate. 11 MT, Tate. 11 Thomas.
And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
This offense is finding out the hard way, Mike. There is just not a lot of room to operate against this defense down near the goal line.
Half yard, that's all they need on this third and goal.
Here we go.
Here's a designed run. And he will take it in himself. Joe Burrow. Touchdown, Bengals. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Tua to open with a throw. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. They send Evans in motion. From the gun, here's Tua. Going up top for Evans. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And third down coming up.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Third and long. Here's Tua. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Here we go. 11 Thomas. 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And this ball batted away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. 3rd down coming up.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game for the speedster, Devon Achane. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Run the draw with Achane. Up the sideline, past the 30. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the 1st down.
On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. Finding room across midfield. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They get an even 20 on that one. 1st down, Miami. 1 quarter in the books. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. A shotgun snap for Tua. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Tua, going to give it to Achane. And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on third down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's taken in by Achane. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. He'll get this complete. That's Anthony Schwartz. And the Dolphins are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and
he's in. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Dolphins. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. The kick is good. However, there is a penalty flag down. The defense might have gotten a head start. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. First and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And a short pickup there to about the 36. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
When you go out and invest in a young guy like this to be part of your backfield's future, you got to find ways to get him involved early, and I think here's a case of doing just that.
On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
on the zone read. A handoff here to Cook. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
3rd and long.
11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11.
Burrows from out of the gun here on 3rd down. That is caught. Finding Higgins. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
12.
Here's a handoff to Cook. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
11, 11, 11. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11 Thomas.
They run out of the gun. It's Cook. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
And 13.
11, 11, 11.
He gets this into the hands of Green. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
12, 12, 12. 11, 11.
Higgins sent in motion.
12, 12. 11 MT. Tate.
And he'll get about halfway there. That's a gain of 2. Down to the 2. So now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. This, about as short as you can get. McPherson's kick is good. So halftime here in Cincinnati, and the Bengals are on top. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this 2nd half. Coming up. 3 points, all that separates these two sides. has half number 2. Kicks off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll have a Dolphins first down as he gets this up to the 42.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down. Now it's Tua. He's going to air this one out. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Now a first down throw for Tua. He's going to try it here again. That is caught. And he will go all the way. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown Miami. And this one is no good. He missed the extra point in this tight game. Boy, that could come to be a big factor as this second half rolls along. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. Will begin there.
Here we go.
They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
These wide outside the number throws. This is where a quarterback really gets to show off his arm strength and arm talent. This puts a ton of pressure on the defense because now they say, all right, we have to defend every single blade of grass.
Here's Cook. And he'll bring it inside the red zone. Finding space. Gain of 7. Inside the 20. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Here we go. 11 MT, 11 MT.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now, Burrow. And that is incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And that'll set up 4th down. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bengals will tie the game here in the 3rd quarter. So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. 2 and out on 1st down. That is caught left side by Waddle. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. On 1st and 10, here's Tua. A 1st down there. Gain of 14 yards.
Mike, this is an impressive run, especially considering the fact it was zone coverage. That's a lot of defenders with eyeballs in the backfield focused on the quarterback. So to be able to escape the pocket and pick up good yardage, really good play.
He'll look deep, left sideline. And he's into the end zone. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins.
It's kind of the feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure. And when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity. And quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup. Good protection up front. And they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough. And they give up a big touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Yeah. And he brings this back all the way to midfield.
I'm one, right? Here we go, here we go.
A run up the middle with Cook. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47.
They'll run with Cook. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
On 3rd down, they go with Cook.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
11.
Burrow to throw for it on 4th down. And he's going to have a Bengals 1st down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Burrow working in the pistol. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Gun. Stop. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be big play coming up. This is third down.
12, 11, 11, 11.
Quick throw, taken in, and it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. To throw is Burrow. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here we go. 11 Thomas. 11 Thomas.
Higgins sent in motion. And the defense snuffed that one out. It goes down as a completion, but no gain on the play.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 11 MT. 11 MT.
On the handoff, this is Cook.
The ball carried by number 6. He was brought down at the 10-yard line. A gain of 6 yards. It's fourth down.
So out now, Evan McPherson in a big spot. This to get the deficit down inside of a touchdown.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
McPherson now, after making the field goal, is set to kick this one off. This is taken in at the goal line. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's a 10. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Second down and 3. Tua gonna give this to Wright. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Tua now on 3rd down. Open man, right side. He's got it. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Dolphins first down. From the gun, here's Tua. That is brought in. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Off play action, it's Tua. This is caught at the 2. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Miami. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts.
On 2.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 11.
A carry for Cook. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Next, Crosby on the tackle. A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's across midfield. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A 1st down throw for Burrow. That's going to be intercepted. That's the safety, Grant Delpit.
Intercepted by the Dolphins. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. From his own end zone, it's Tua. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Throwing again from his own end zone. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And that'll get him some space. He's out of bounds up past the 20-yard line. They'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Again, it's Tua. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot, and I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
Throwing on third down, Tungo Bailoa. Going up top for Evans. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
They snap it to Tua. That's incomplete. Daring call on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. So out now, Evan McPherson in a big spot. This to get back to a one-possession game. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within one score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Now a first down throw for Tua. Going up top for Evans. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
To throw on second down. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. And we'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. They send Evans in motion. Third and long. Here's Tua. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
They'll come up for first and 10. Burrow to throw. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Now second down throw for Burrow. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
11 MT, 11 MT. 11 mighty, 11 mighty.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Tua. This one caught left side by Evans. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That is caught. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Now, for the point after. He's got it. And the Dolphins will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return starts from the 5. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Here's 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go. 11.
Higgins sent in motion. Here we go. One final play. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. So a win here for the visiting Dolphins. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. A game they really did struggle in. It looked like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.